We back. We're gonna be doing another reaction today. This one's special. Finally got one of my subs to comment and tell me what he wanted me to react to. You know, my guy Mr. Gox, he's told me you should react to more Breen, man. So you know what we watching today, man. We watching my guy Space Ice, man. Breen, Twisted Pair. The fucking goat. Breen. Let's jump right into it, man. Like, comment, subscribe.
Movie where he showed the world that interesting characters, compelling
Hold up. Let me turn this up, dog. Damn, why it's only on 10? Let me see.
Line.
I never had a beard.
Believable actors.
This is very serious.
And any sense of coherency are completely unnecessary. All you need
Who the fuck be giving this nigga money to make fucking videos, bro?
It starts off with Breen trying to make a backstory out of awkward stock footage.
We loved going to the beach with our dog.
Before he and his twin brother are abducted by Windows 95 wallpaper and given superhuman abilities,
Reprogramming of our DNA and cells.
like jumping stupidly, not being affected by terrible CGI.
They can't hurt me. You won't get hurt.
What the fuck?
Being fashion gods.
That fit crazy.
While one twin's awesome at everything,
I don't need special forces. I am the weapon.
I
the
am the
other
weapon.
twin is really shitty.
We're both fucked up.
So the wallpaper took his powers away and told him to fuck off. That's when this convoluted mess of a movie takes place, and we'll take it one pointless and nonsensical subplot at a time.
I want to know how much money this movie made. Damn, they gonna give me a motherfucker ad this quick. And a two with no skips. Oh, that's crazy.
This is a church. This is a believer.
First is the virtual reality cyber terrorist plot to take over the
Motherfucker got superpowers?
Programmable virtual reality, the corrupt version.
We first learn about it from this group of high-ranking government officials who aren't making a strong case for diversity.
The largest cyber and terror attacks.
They yell out random shit in random order.
Programmable matter.
We will all be connected telepathically.
We are on the verge of mind hacking.
And none of it makes any goddamn sense.
Programmable virtual reality.
Programmable DNA.
Homeland Security is ready.
First, there's 8 of you and only 3 masks, so no, you're not fucking ready. Second, what are the gas masks going to do against virtual reality?
What the fuck,
You know what?
bro?
Fuck it. That's exactly the type of shit I imagine the federal government does.
This is very serious.
This is the villain behind all the nonsense. He plays with diamonds to relieve stress, and when he's not planning world domination, he's selling shitty art to stupid people. He's
Nigga, is that a see-through picture?
Stupid people. He's always hanging out with Tinkerbell and these 3 ugly cat toys. For one scene.
Nah. I gotta get paused real quick. I gotta see. Yeah, how much did that fucking movie make? The budget was 7,000. The budget was 7,000. That's crazy. Oh, how much did it fucking make? I don't want to hear nothing else. Come on now. Come on now, man. I asked you a simple question, man. You got the funding for a GoFundMe. A GoFundMe funded him 7,000 to make this movie. No, how much did it make, bro? Did I say 50 bands? That's it? No, bro. That ain't. He balling his ass up. He got heavy movies though, like. I guess they're not gonna tell me, so I'm gonna just go with the 50 bands one right there. He's the worst, bro.
In the middle of the movie, he's played by this much older guy. And nobody even notices.
You're not in control.
The movie never explains anything about the plan or whatever happens to him.
I don't even know what's going on.
The girlfriend.
Whoa.
Come on in.
That CGI was scandalous.
The girlfriend's name is never actually used unless it's...
These are yours, bitch.
In Bitch's very first scene, she tells us why she ever even agreed to do this.
All I want is the drugs and the money.
They have an
All I
epic
want is the drugs and the money.
where he somehow
She fired on the nigga?
forgot to add sound effects to this slap, while other slaps sound like they're straight out of the Three Stooges. That was so incredible, and Breen is such an amazing writer that he gives us almost the exact same scene again later in the movie, only this time they break up.
We're done.
I'm done with you.
Which is devastating to the audience. In her final scene, Breen ran out of drugs and money.
All I want is the drugs and the money.
So now she's played by someone else and has this insane exchange with no beard Breen.
You shaved. What the fuck is going on here?
Oh.
I never had a beard.
Nobody said beard, you fucking psycho.
What are you talking
I've
about?
never had a beard.
She just asked if you shaved and then tried to punch you like a normal person. When his little episode is over,
Take this money.
Who the fuck is this?
Safe place to live.
nobody said anything about needing money or a safe place to stay.
What is going on here?
While none of that makes any sense, Beardless Breen's love life is somehow so much worse.
This nigga ugly as fuck, bro.
See if you can pick up on the subtle hints she's dropping.
I'll take you out to dinner.
Let's see if you can.
Nigga, is that supposed to be a bum? With two fake ass rats sitting next to him? Where the fuck did the budget go?
Pick up on the subtle hints she's dropping.
I'll take you out to dinner. Let's have a drink. I'll meet you back here at 8 o'clock.
I know she seems kinda needy, but he's willing to
Shit
give her a
suck.
chance. 8 o'clock comes around and she must have gotten lost or something.
That is two fake ass rats, bro.
Because
He's the
not
worst.
there.
Oh well, you tried.
Fuck you and fuck those fake rats. You're not giving anyone you
There you go.
bitch.
There you go.
Anyways, he does the rational thing and tracks her down,
That's the girl I met earlier. I'm going to go follow her.
breaks into her house, and attacks her.
I'm going to hurt you now.
Remember, he's the good twin.
Bitch.
After this intense fight scene
B?
that Steven Seagal would need 4 body doubles to pull off,
Get over here.
Come on, man. Why he always slandering my nigga Seagal, man? Out the
do you
Seagal.
mean get over here? Anyways,
Told that bitch get over here.
Get over here.
the f do you mean get over here? Anyways, it turns out it was all a terrible joke,
What's for dinner?
and they're actually a couple doing some sick role-playing shit.
What?
I don't see why he had to go back there just to make the homeless guy uncomfortable.
So why did they just box?
She's not here.
But whatever, because you start wishing this really was a home invasion again when it's revealed they're brother and sister.
Mom called today.
Tell Mom I said hi.
Almost all of their scenes together are completely unnecessary and add nothing to the movie other than more confusion.
You are so...
What's this? What the fuck is going on?
incredibly brilliant.
But then again, everything is and nothing ever does. We do get this
It's 2
romantic
moons.
scene, though, where he goes all out,
I've reserved this entire restaurant.
which is actually the patio of a school cafeteria,
I hear the food is spectacular.
and then gives her a shitty candle.
A candle. Thank you so much.
She's there when No Beard Breen gives bitch enough money to buy a home, which seems like it's going to be important later, but somehow never comes up. She turns out to secretly
Never
be working
comes
with
up.
whoever the fuck this is, which we never learn anything about other than No Beard thinks he's following him.
What are you following me for?
He's not, and then screams at him like a fucking lunatic.
You betrayed us. You betrayed me. You're a traitor. You betrayed us.
The movie never tells us what the fuck he's talking about.
Every fucking reaction, I get a fucking Burger King fucking ad.
And she tries to kill No Beard for reasons that are also never explained, but fails because she's the worst secret agent in history. And after letting him slowly turn around with a gun, she then misses from right fucking there, and he kills her.
Lana, I love you.
Now, Beard Breen.
Who am I?
Look at that, bro.
Lana, I love you.
Now,
Come on, man. This nigga gotta do better. I gotta quit paying this nigga. Go fund me.
now Beard
Go
Breen.
fund me. I'll make a fucking better movie than
No
this.
longer with stupid powers, he's now into two
My
things:
Twitch stream's better than this.
drugs and vigilante justice.
You three are coming with me right now.
He kidnaps these 3 guys who, without even being asked, confess to every crime imaginable.
The illegal guns.
The illegal drugs. Millions embezzled from charities. Human trafficking.
The insurance scams we run.
The CEOs we have assassinated. The stolen cars.
We've been paying politicians off for years. Hell, we've even sold military secrets.
These guys are so terrible, they're actually pretty
That nigga
awesome.
mustache
They're
scandalous.
also complete fucking idiots, and the guy on the right's hand chains are just folded under itself. Then again, nobody seems to notice how much bullshit this guy's mustache is, so why should they notice anything? Beard comes back here several times just to shoot them in the dick, which is fucking awesome. His vigilante justice comes to an end, though, when after slaughtering whoever these guys are and meticulously cleaning up the crime scene, a Sherlock Holmes level detective
Another clean scene.
with a crazy eye for detail
What did I just see?
comes across this tiny clue. At least it should have come to an end, but turns out
Look at
nothing
that
ever
run.
comes of this either.
It's a killer with unidentifiable DNA.
And Beard's story has no resolution. He just stops appearing in the movie. Now, the supposed protagonist, No Beard Breen. He's a secret agent for an agency.
I have
which
zero
the
idea what this movie's going
tells us.
on. Like, what's going on in this movie?
Sure.
His first mission has him in Detroit or some shit,
Good morning. Have a nice day.
where he flies into this building to save these soldiers.
The fuck was that?
Where he flies into this building to save these soldiers,
Follow me.
but then completely fucks them over when he decides, oh, fuck this, and bails out the window as the building explodes with them in it. You might think that was an accident,
Let me go first.
but
Let
then
me
he
go
does
first.
it again. He then brags that killing American soldiers is a defeat over forces of evil.
Another defeat for the forces of evil.
What the fuck? He refuses to let any stock footage go to waste, whether it makes sense or not. So we get to see him.
What the fuck is
squatting
going
in front
on?
of a
The
seat on
CGI
this
is
plane, which
crazy.
makes this lady really happy. Then he suddenly in a subway for no reason and shows off his facial recognition that the movie immediately forgets about, and it never comes up again. He puts an end to the villain's world domination plan 3 separate
I forgot about this
times.
nigga.
I need to end the Ku's empire now.
2 of those times, he blows up the same fucking building. At no time does the movie ever explain what he's even doing.
Why do he keep jumping like that? Is that how you
He
think?
doesn't even bother setting explosives the second time. Shit just blows up for no reason. Then, at the end, he gives an inspirational
Who paying this nigga?
Everyone has the right to be loved.
that brought together every man, woman, and child on Earth and led the world to eternal peace. And now the real plot. That's 99% made up and 100% fact. There aren't any twins, and there never were. There's only one Breen, which is Beard Breen, and most of what No Beard does are just his idiotic and drug-induced fantasies. That's why everything is so stupid and nothing makes sense. There are 2 fucking moons, for God's sake. They talk to each other at the most random times.
What's happening to you?
Because it's all taking place inside his head.
I've lost control. Who am I?
A fucking idiot.
What am I?
Same answer. He doesn't know her and is definitely a stalker. This really happened.
I go out to dinner.
Leave me alone. I have a boyfriend.
Let's have
Get
it.
out of my
Let's
face.
have a
Leave me
drink. Let's have.
And so did this.
I'm gonna hurt you now.
I'm gonna hurt you now.
It really ended.
Bitch.
These aren't even real people. We see the guy on the right actually works at the college, and he's the one with the badass mustache. 2 things that were real, though, are 1, the whole eagle thing that definitely happened, and 2, this.
I'll be right here.
The dumbest ending to the dumbest movie. The only way this movie could be dumber would be if it misspelled detective twice in the credits.
Mr. Gox, man. What your man's Breen on, man? And that's it. Oh, he's the fucking worst, bro. He's the worst, bro. We actually had another person send in a request, man. My dog, Roncino. I'm just gonna call him Pierre, man. He told me to do a Steven Seagal one, man. It's my guy, man.
Have
do
you
this,
ever want Steven Seagal versus zombie vampires?
Yeah.
Of course not. Nobody has. But here we are. Against the Dark is the movie nobody asked for and definitely didn't want, which is Steven Seagal's specialty.
Understand?
It begins by explaining
His
to
specialty,
the audience
yeah.
what the word infect means. Savor this because it's by far the best part of the entire movie. The world has been
Hates Seagal with a
ravaged by a
passion.
disease that turns people into zombies. While that sounds unoriginal, the movie puts an insane twist on it by having these zombies be afraid of sunlight. Holy shit! Also, this movie is so dark that you can barely see what the hell is happening. Seagal probably did this because he thought nobody would notice how fat and out of shape he was. That's stupid, so I'm going to turn the brightness up. Fuck you, Seagal. We see this little kid being chased by zombies. Seagal shows up and gives us a taste of how half-assed this whole movie is going to be with his lazy sword fighting, where he just slaps people with a flimsy sword.
Who do Seagal think he be fooling too, though? Like, he ain't too much better. What the fuck is this? Shit looks a little crazy. It's probably gonna be like a VR game, ain't it?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Like, this shit look a little lit. Yeah. They're gonna tell me they're gonna show me the whole mission or tell me what the fuck going on. That was a little Seagalish.
Where the fuck is Oscar?
Oh, it's a PC game?
He then mumbles what he thinks is a really cool line.
We're not here to decide who's right or wrong. We're here to decide who lives and dies.
And walks off. All his scenes are just different versions
What
of
do
this.
Seagal be wearing, man?
So, even though this is a Steven Seagal movie, he can't be bothered to actually be in most of it. So we instead follow this idiotic group of unlikable people. At no point do you care about any of them. They enter this hospital to try and get medicine for this little girl who supposedly has pneumonia.
Place somewhere?
No.
Yep, looks like pneumonia to me. They completely abandoned that whole thing though, and it's never brought up again. Anyways, this is Taggart. He's part of Seagal's group, and if this was a better movie, he would be the star. But it's not. The other two members
so
of the group
disappointed with
are
Seagal,
these women who clearly got hired based on their acting ability and intelligence. This is the only line they have in the entire movie.
Kill anything that looks infected.
Yes, sir.
And we don't even know which one of them says it. Anyways,
What the
in
fuck be
what
going
has to
on?
be the dumbest premise of any movie, they can only leave the hospital through one exit.
There's a security door that's the only safe way out. But the generator's dying. With the power gone, we can't open it.
You're probably wondering, what about the window they just climbed in to get there?
No. That'd be suicide.
What changed in the last 5 minutes?
We can't move around outside in the dark.
It's going to be night no matter what exit you use, you fucking idiots.
What happens if the generator fails before we reach the sub level?
Then the security door won't open and we'll be trapped.
How would you be trapped? The window's right fucking there. Turns out the joke's on you. Seagal's already got your money, so shut the fuck up and stop asking questions.
Most of the hallways and stairwells are blocked.
That's right. someone stacked a bunch of garbage to block certain hallways. Why someone would do this is never explained. No thought went into any of this. Let's just move on because the more I think about it, the more pissed off I get. They come up to this room and someone has written,
"Oh, this nigga Spice Age
retarded.
Space Age
Here
retarded."
in blood. I don't know if we're supposed to believe these zombies are quoting Dante,
That is creepy.
or if Seagal wants us to believe he made that up. At this point, he has to be fucking with us. And speaking of Seagal, we are 13 minutes into the movie and we've seen him for a total of 30 seconds. Then he gives us this.
Always wearing these lame ass fits, bro.
6 minutes later,
Look at this nigga. He wearing a black leather overcoat
no,
with that weak ass cut.
Taggart, you cleared that area.
I'm just glad this is not one of the movies with that fucking goatee, bro. That fucking goatee sucked, bro.
like we are too dumb to notice.
Taggart, you cleared that area. Make a clean sweep. Taggart, you cleared that area. Make a clean sweep.
At least we get to see Taggart wreck the f out of some zombies.
So okay. Are you alone?
It's so awesome, you don't even question why these guys came crashing through the ceiling. Just when the movie starts to actually be enjoyable, it gives you the middle finger and brings us back to these guys.
A few days into the virus, one of the infected got my dad.
Oh, shut up. Nobody gives a shit. So,
These zombies
they're
weak
in
as
the
hell, though.
cafeteria, just hanging out, even though they're in a race against time. And she tells everybody,
Fuck is they eating, boy?
Might take that long just to get down to the next level.
what the f? This bitch is lying about knowing the layout of this place. There is no way in hell it can take you 3 hours to find these stairs or an elevator. No fucking way. Which also means it'll be fucking daylight before they make it there anyways.
We got 3 hours till dawn.
So they should have just stayed by that fucking window.
The hardest thing is going to be finding stairwells that aren't completely blocked or welded up.
Who welded everything shut? Even if I believe these vampires decided to take up welding, 1, why would they? And 2, where the fuck did they get the torches? Everything about this movie pisses me off. Okay, here's Seagal. He's gonna come in and kick some ass. You just watch. Oh, fuck. Never mind. It was pretty sweet how he opened that door, though. Just to reinforce how terrible everyone is, they go in this room and are ambushed by zombies. These 3 immediately run out the door and lock the other 3 in there.
What about the others?
We then find out that this is a magical hospital.
Dorothy said that all these hallways lead to the same place.
Before you have time to fully think about how stupid that is, this obviously evil guy in the bathroom knocks out what's-his-name to feed to his infected daughter. Somehow, he's the most likable character and you're actually rooting for him. We finally get to see Seagal kick some ass in this fight scene that lasts a total of 15 seconds.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do whatever you want. You can have really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where
Should look a little crazy too, I ain't gonna lie.
We're 40 minutes into the movie and Seagal still has less than a minute of total screen time. So this guy goes ahead and as soon as he's in trouble, These two jump into action and save the day. Nah, just kidding.
Nah.
They turn around and get the f out of there. This movie really wants you to root for the zombies. Anyways, this movie has done the impossible and actually makes you glad to see Steven Seagal. He's still Seagal though, and he forgot what movie this was and kicks a zombie in the nuts. I have no idea if that's awesome or just dumb, but when it comes to Seagal, I don't think there's a difference anymore. Then the movie finally gives us what we all want. Fat Seagal in embarrassing fight scenes.
He ain't cutting shit with that sword.
He slaps these zombies with his flimsy sword, which doesn't even cut them, but still causes them to fall down and die out of embarrassment for being involved in this travesty. Now the blonde girl, whose name I don't care to learn, is pulled away by a zombie who begins choking her. Before we go any further, please understand that in Seagal movies, no matter how bad you think it is, it can always get worse. If she got out of this by yelling, "Look out behind you," it would be less insulting than what actually happened. No, she gets out of it by choking the zombie back and then just beating his ass.
These zombies say
How are we supposed to take these zombies seriously?
What the fuck?
I know what you're thinking. She's just a kid. There's no way you want her to be torn apart by zombies.
Right.
Wrong. Check this shit out. She's surrounded by dead bodies that are still wet. So she does what any rational person would do and lays down to take a fucking nap. What the f? Even this zombie has no idea what the hell she's doing. This has to be a trap, right? It's not. She's just that dumb. Unfortunately, Seagal does what he does best, disappoints his audience and saves her. It is 50 minutes into the movie, and we just now learned Seagal's character's name.
My name is Tao.
And we've already forgotten it. Finally, after an hour of suffering through this garbage, they start killing these idiots off.
Man.
The first to go is the drug addict who thought tripping balls while avoiding a zombie horde was a good idea. To be fair, he probably realized he was in a Seagal movie and being high as f was the only way to make it bearable.
Fucking idiot.
Seagal then saves this guy who, by this point, you forgot even existed. The crazy German scientist puts up a good fight, though, by walking backwards with a knife. Seagal has a shotgun, you goddamn idiot. How is walking backwards and trying to swing your knife from across the room supposed to work? Whatever. Thankfully, this scene is saved by Seagal ordering his partner, who was clearly the most qualified person for the job, to murder this little girl. Now we're talking. Here's where the story takes a twist. Turns out these zombies are intelligent, just like us.
What's the point of running anymore? Us, we think, we talk, we plan.
Which literally goes against everything we've seen over the last hour.
Come closer. I'll tell you a secret.
So these niggas can talk.
God damn it, don't run. I gotta know what the secret is. Thank God we get another Taggart scene because I was just about to turn this shit off.
The nigga just threw a frag grenade in that nigga's stomach.
Now that that's
How
out
is he
of the
not
way,
dead?
back to the stupid shit.
That was stupid shit.
So they get in the elevator, and with literally all of them facing the door, somehow nobody notices this zombie who's right in the middle of the doorway and who grabs one of Seagal's nameless eye candy partners, and they just let her be taken away.
No! It's too late, man. She's gone.
Really? She can't take on one zombie? Okay. Remember what I said earlier? That no matter how dumb things get, Seagal can always get dumber? Well, there is so much of that in this next scene that I don't even know where to begin. The elevator starts to have mechanical problems.
There's got to be a hatch here. We got to find it.
They open the emergency hatch, and then it all goes downhill.
How many floors down?
Should just be one more to go.
This guy volunteers to go.
Okay.
Only I have no idea what he's volunteering for. Won't they all have to climb down to the next floor? Turns out he was volunteering to fix the elevator, which makes no sense because, one, as far as we know, he's not an elevator repairman, and two, how could the generator going out be fixed by going under the elevator? Oh, but we're not done with the stupid shit. Somehow, the elevator shaft is full of water. How the fuck is it full of water? And elevator doors aren't watertight, so how is the water even staying in there? He then gets killed by a zombie who was just hanging out in the water. Seagal makes sure he's dead before killing the zombie, which I'm actually okay with because f these people. But then the elevator magically works?
All right, let's go.
What? How did it get fixed? Did it just start working on its own and there was no reason to send him to his death?
As an entrepreneur,
what the fuck be going on, man? Look, Seagal,
all the time.
you old bitch, stop. Stop.
Not only that, but what happened to that water? What the f is going on?
I don't know exactly where we are, but all these tunnels lead to the same place.
Oh good, all tunnels also lead to the same place. Someone needs to call her out on her bullshit and tell her we all know she has no idea where the f she is or where the f she's going.
She don't want to keep telling niggas that shit.
We finally see the genius of Seagal's stupidity.
This insanity is so logical.
Just when you want to turn this train wreck off and never watch another Seagal movie ever again, we get to see him waddle down a hallway to old school Nintendo music.
It's this way.
How far?
Wrap this shit up, man. Seagal, you a fucking hack, man.
We then get the most
You fucking suck.
moment of the movie.
Like you fucking
This
terrible.
lady who again was solely hired
Who the fuck
due to
is
her
that?
qualifications just stands around lost while Seagal and Taggart are fighting a group of zombies and gets bit in the neck. Seagal
Damn.
then does what he must. Say what you will, But this was true love.
Fake ass tear in your eye,
To
nigga.
my favorite scene in the entire movie. Not only does this dumb bitch get bit by this infected kid as she's yelling that he's not infected,
He's not infected.
but Seagal then comes and stabs the little kid in the head. Just when I think this is the dumbest movie I have ever seen.
You go and do something like this and totally redeem yourself.
So anyways, nothing else important happens. She tells them it's awesome being a zombie.
I feel more alive now than I ever did.
He shoots her. They all escape and the hospital explodes.
What? What, Seagal?
Which made their entire mission of clearing the infected out of the hospital completely pointless. Which, in all fairness, sums up every Steven Seagal movie I have ever seen.
I see why he be getting hated on. That shit is not a movie, bro. That shit is not good, man. That shit is terrible, bro. But yeah, man, that's the end of the video, man. Look, like, comment, subscribe, man. Tell me what you want me to react to, man. As you can see, I'm watching anything now. I'm reacting to anything now. Anything's going on the channel, bro. Fuck it, bro. Outro.